What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Breaking Down Volatility 51S and 25-1S. Today is the 21st of September and didn't get much opportunities today to take any trades. There were a few opportunities, but the market just basically bled out and slipped away, you know. It's the weekend and yesterday consolidated a lot before we just continued down. But let's get into the opportunities for today. Now, like I said, the market just consolidated for a while before we finally just dropped. So we're in a downtrend, and this was the first sell opportunity. Let me go back to here. Let me go back to here. One for the sell and one for the buy. I just clean up this chart a little bit. All right, so we have one for the sell and one for the buy that we can keep duplicating. All right, so let's get into it. So this was one opportunity here. Not much follow through. I think I took 1 and 2 trades today, but they didn't turn out as best as how I would like. I saw this one, hesitated and didn't take it, and it would have been basically the best trade for the day. So after we pushed up into this supply, would have entered there for the sell, and it would have worked out nice. There was another opportunity here. It was in this. Would have sold from there. We pretty much just did this for the evening part of the day from around midday until around here before we finally just took off back to the downside. So we had this little zone here, barely touched there. We could have caught another sell there. But that is in Monday's price action. All right, so that was pretty much it. Like some of these trades are valid for the buys, just the same. Buy one. This is valid for the buy. But like I said, like there were just some scalps. I think I took a few scalps in this zone, but like they managed to either come back break even and stop me up because I was trying to hold for too long, or I just got out for a little bit of profit. That is volatility 25-1S. Now let me show you here. This is what it looks like on the system. Where is it? 25-1S. So see, these were the few opportunities. This was just the little area that we could have sold from right here. And this was from around midnight. So that was it. See, it's the same areas and then we just consolidated for the whole day before we kind of just dropped. So that is pretty much it for volatility 25S, no 151S. pretty much the same thing. So we sold here. A friend of mine caught the sale from all the way up here, and I think he exited somewhere around here, flipping a good account. Nice trade here, but we just slowly just bled out for the day. Not much retracement coming into these zones, but we retrace back into the order blocks. Not order blocks, the fair value gaps. So we retrace back into these fair value gaps. But I got some entries, but they weren't the cleanest for me, so I didn't even take any. I like to trade from the order blocks. So we retrace back into this one right here. We just melt it, just keep stair stepping, melted all the way down. I think I took a sell somewhere in here and it came back to stop me out somewhere in here. Yeah. But let me show you on trading view. I think he said he got in somewhere around here and it just melted. So if you look at this, I think this was probably the only decent pullback that you got. Everything else, just a slow melt. I think I could have gotten, there was a zone somewhere around here. There was a way for me to get in like around here using a different entry technique that I've been testing. So we had that one there and this one. It kind of went above, tapped into this fair value gap. So we could have used that as an entry opportunity too. But we just moved sideways. I think he closed the trade here and we just melted. So he found a way to get in because we swept yesterday's high. Because yesterday was a tight range. We swept yesterday's high, got above here, and he just caught the sales here. But anywhere here would have been clone, would have been a valid trade entry to hold for the whole day. And see, we open back up and we still just continuing to melt. I was trying to set up my charts to go back into the forex instead of scalping on these small accounts. I think I can get some more consistent gains from just trading a larger account. So I might just start doing some reviews of the pairs that I'm going to look at. But yeah. I might just start reviewing some trades that I think might be from London session. I might just start doing that. But see, there was a small buy opportunity here, but I didn't trust the buys. I think I tried to buy it in here also. There was a zone from the left here, but not much follow through. So that was pretty much it for here. And that's why I say, like, some of the times when I'm actually here on the charts, I don't get much time to enter. You don't get much opportunities. So this was the whole entire melt for the day. I think this happened in the morning. This is around 2 a.m. And we just continue dropping, 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 dropping. So let us see what is in store for us for the new week. So tired, guys. So this is what it looks like on the higher time frame. So this is volatility 51s. And so we just melted. This was a daily candle and this was today's price action. So we didn't pull back into any zone. I think this was the only pullback here. We're just melting all the way down. But that's the way these pairs move when they're ready. So we tested this daily zone a few times and we finally went below it now. So let us see if we're going to retrace back up or we're going to continue dropping. That's 51S, and then now this is 25 1S. Same thing, we went up into this daily zone. I'll just continue dropping. The new week open right here. Barely retrace and we're just selling. So this is where the new week open. We just barely retrace and we're just selling all the way down. But for the most part today, like we've been stuck inside this little range here. So not much opportunities there. But nevertheless, you could have still find a few scalps. So until tomorrow, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.